action. Welcome back to another episode of the Rip Through It podcast. It is preview round 20. Round 20. Round 20.
It's over.
What the hell?
Season's done.
Oh my goodness.
Crazy. We're already back.
This has gone too quick.
I know. Way
round
too quick.
20. So blokes like in the AFL system, blokes are just thinking, geez, like the season's nearly done.
Yeah.
How am I looking? How's the body going? What recovery do I need to do better? Line coaches. How can I get better to make us play finals and play good in finals? That's all that's gone through their mind. They're not trying to do anything silly.
Does it feel quick for us because we're not in the system anymore?
Yeah, 100%.
Because when you're playing week by week, it's a long year, isn't it?
It's just rinse and repeat. You play the game, recover all week, play the game, try and get through training.
But when we sit here, I feel like it's just boom, 20 weeks.
I'm starting to get on the I'm starting to get on the other side of, hey, from playing footy to, they got the easiest job in the world.
I know, but we know they don't.
We know they don't, but now I'm kind of understanding why people think that.
Yeah, because
they think like, oh, they just play a game and that's it. Then they train a couple times a week.
It's already over.
That's not the case at all. But it feels like because it goes so quick.
We got like 2 months left of good footy, a little bit longer.
It's ridiculous.
And it's all over.
5 weeks of the season properly starts.
Yeah.
The finals, baby.
The countdown. You can start counting now.
Yeah, start counting now.
We can sort of work out who's going to be there and where your team's going to finish up, so you can start counting now.
If you want to start counting and you don't know how to count to 5, start counting now.
Or get a calendar like I did.
Yeah, that's cool. And
Just started putting the X's on there.
All right, mate, let's suck into the episode. There's a couple quick ones off the bat, which is, this one's sad.
Yeah.
Because great pickup for him. Great pickup for the Gold Coast Suns, and he's been playing blooming well.
He's had a good year.
Daniel Rioli, he's fractured his, what did he fracture? Just a small fracture in his leg, and he has to get surgery. So that's 4 to 6 weeks. Now they're going to rush him back. I bet you that much.
Yeah, so
it's going to be the first final campaign in their history if they hang on.
So 4 weeks being the quickest time back, so that'll mean maybe he'll get back in 3.
Yeah.
If they rush him.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, that's how we think as AFL players.
And this is a journo reporting, so don't have to take
when the physio goes, 4 to 6, you say, all right, so 3 weeks we'll be back.
For them especially, and him being such a big player for them.
Yeah.
It just depends how the surgery goes. They get banged. You go in, you get the scan, obviously. You know it's not going to be great.
Yeah.
They come out and you got to wait for the doctor to call you. He'll call you and say, mate, it's a fracture. Then he'll tell you roughly what he thinks, and then the physio will be like, okay, we can get you back. And
we can do this.
Yeah.
And
if you got a guru,
regular checkups and everything.
Yeah.
So, but on the other hand, very good for the Brizzy Lions supporters. We got the Q Clash this weekend.
Yeah.
Well, why is that? Because he's such a good player.
Yeah, I thought you were saying because like
we don't want to see it for the competition, but when you see it when it's your team, you're like, oh, he's out, thank God.
Yeah, when you're a player, especially.
Yeah.
Then you're like, oh, like don't want to get someone to get injured, but if it's gonna be.
Yeah, exactly. So. It is a Q Clash this week. It's me versus you. Ooh. We'll touch on that a little bit later.
Ooh, Gold Coast versus Lions, baby.
Still can't believe you go for the Suns, but it is what it is.
It is what it is.
And another big one coming out, which I did not see coming at all.
I didn't see this at all. Because we talked about earlier in the year, like, okay, who's on the trade table, and we didn't have.
No way, you wouldn't even see it. But if they haven't had a hard enough year as it is, like this makes it a little bit harder and just get a little bit tighter down there. Doesn't
How tight
it?
would your butthole be?
Yeah. Clenching. Okay. So DeConing,
I'm putting.
He's going to go.
Exactly. I'm going to put my hat on as if just say I'm a fan of the Blues.
Yeah.
Like I've got a little bit of soft spot for him.
Of course.
But I'm a fan. There's a couple of players I wouldn't like to see go, and that is TDK and obviously Charlie Curnow. If you lose both those players, the rebuild for that is even worse than expected. You build around these players. Why are they going?
Well, he's been there for 10 years.
Yeah, true. He's been there for a while. Fresh start.
Exactly.
And he's probably sick of being publicly bashed and the supporters spinning on him and throwing their scarves at him every opportunity. Probably better that too.
Hypothetically, if he goes and DeConing goes, how far back does it put him off a premiership window?
Oh, well,
never.
The chat we had last week.
Yeah.
No, they're not going to be in that conversation for. I'm going to say 4 to 5 years. You lose.
I'd say we're talking double digits.
Unless, I know. Okay, yeah, that's fair. Because how long's it been since the last one?
I don't know. I don't think I was.
I'm going to say
born.
2000.
Was it? Was that their last one?
Roughly then. Either mid 90s or 2000.
Well, if it's it couldn't have been.
No, because 21, 22, 23 of the Lions. Yeah, I think someone won in 99. Might have been 99. Something like that. Anyway,
okay,
it was
it's
late
a
90s.
long time. So I was either like not
over
born
30-something years.
I was really young, but
no, you weren't born. You're in your
if he goes, which apparently it is a real story, but apparently he's not going. Vossi says he's a Carlton man. But if he does...
Vossi doesn't know what's going on with his own backyard.
Hypothetically, if he goes and DeConing goes, they're out of the window for a long time.
It's just a step backwards.
It's a massive step backwards for him.
And we talk about TDK, Tom DeConing. If I was St Kilda Footy Club, I'm throwing half that money on one of their own players who's a young superstar. Yeah. And he's going to be the best halfback probably of his time.
Yeah, you're giving more to him.
That's all I'm going to Malero. Yeah. Just shut up about Tom. You can get him somewhere else.
It's a hard year for the Blues.
I don't know. I don't understand the reasoning behind that. They probably know something I don't know. Carlton are usually pretty good with their recruiting. So I don't know.
Yeah, but so he goes.
I don't want to see that.
So the team's interested. Well,
everyone's going to be interested.
Of course, but the ones reported are the Suns, Geelong, Sydney. Where do you reckon he fits best?
Suns.
Yeah.
Swans would be great because they need a key forward.
Okay, I like Geelong. He's a Geelong boy.
Oh, brother. Yeah, are we talking about personally or who's he going to do best at?
I think
what team would he need the most?
Best at Geelong.
He would play, his best footy would be at Geelong?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, his best footy would be at Brisbane Lions.
I'm just out of those three teams.
Yeah, I'm saying...
the ones that have been reported.
I'm saying Gold Coast.
Okay. Reason?
Because they have some good young ones coming up, some good young forwards. He's got about how long is he? I don't even know how old he is. He'd be like 30. Nearly 30?
No, he's 10 years in. He's my age. 28.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, he's got ages.
I like Geelong because they've got experience still. They've got some good young kids coming through.
Yeah.
Jezza Cameron's forward. He just slots in there nicely. When Jez is done, they've still got Shannon Neal there. Mm-hmm. I just think it's a good fit for him.
Well, I just think of...
And he's going to play finals there. And they're always going to do well.
I think Gold Coast, purely for the fact that they're up-and-coming team, they're hungry, they've got finals aspirations, they've got a gun midfield, and they're signing on those players. Their backline is getting better. They've also got two young, apparently they're guns in, I can't remember their names. And I don't know, there's two young ones coming through, but they've got a set forward line. If you add
Walters.
Jed Walters.
Yeah.
And some other guy, I don't know. And I feel like him slotting in there, the ball's going to be going to him a lot, and that makes King better and their team better.
I just think for him, premiership-wise, Geelong. He's in up to his 10th year. Yeah. He's a key forward.
He doesn't want to go backwards, potentially. He wants to just be in a team.
Get the team around a premiership.
I feel Geelong. Like, okay, well, how long do you reckon Gold Coast are on the up for? How many years of finals do you reckon they got coming up?
Oh, they've got a few.
Yeah.
If it's what we're seeing right now,
they've got Charlie into that team. I just think that's a really good team.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, at the same time, Swans are settled all over the field. They're playing shit footy.
They don't really have that guy down forward.
They've only got one, and Amadi, and he's not the saviour. We saw that in the granny.
Yeah.
So I think he'd fit great there. So they're three teams that I would actually like him to see go to.
Yeah.
So good on him, mate. Hey, I saw somewhere the predicted top 8 ladder. Where is it? Now, what do you think about this? Because the guy sitting on top of the predicted ladder, we have Adelaide Crows first, Collingwood second, Brisbane third, Geelong Cats fourth, Gold Coast fifth, Giants 6th, Freo 7th, 8th is Bulldogs. So obviously Hawks miss out on that. Swannies don't make it.
Yeah.
That's predicted ladder.
Yeah.
I don't see that being true. I see it like it's pretty good.
I'm not a fan of predictions. I've always said it.
I hate predictions.
I reckon it's the worst thing. I don't know how you get the predictions. I don't know how you manage to figure it out, but
algorithms, brother.
I'm not a fan of it because so much can change in AFL from week to week with injuries, people coming out. It's just so much can change.
I'm not going to put my house on it.
No, but I
like the top 8 though. That's an exciting top 8.
I think the top 4 can shuffle definitely.
Yeah. Okay. So Pies can drop off a couple.
Yeah, and I can see Adelaide finishing on top. I also can see Brisbane finishing on top. So
can you imagine?
I couldn't imagine that though, but you can see it now. So I don't like predictions.
Predictions suck. But I thought it was pretty fascinating to see that Crows are on top. But it is what it is, mate. We don't know till the final Fat Lady sings. And this is our favourite segment of the week. It is Joe Ask. And he asked us what the hell is going on with these time slots on the weekend for round 20. What is going on?
I actually don't know. I'm still tired from last week's time at 7:40. It's too late for me. But this week, it is just in a whole different ballgame.
So Sunday, my guy, there's 2 games going on.
And there's nothing wrong with 2 games on Sunday. I
don't mind
but
give them some breath.
Tell us.
Give us some breath. It's 2 games. It's 2:10 p.m. Saints and Dees.
Yep.
And then at 3:15, it's Tigers and Pies. How does that even come into the calculations of the AFL? I thought, surely there's a game on Monday then. No.
Nothing.
2 Melbourne games in Melbourne.
Yep.
4 teams at just an hour apart. How can fans, if you split it up, like you have one at lunchtime, then you have one in the Arvo, they could have gone to that, footy fans, and then hey, I'm taking my kids. Let's go to the next one.
Yeah, let's make a day of it.
Make a full day of it.
Yeah.
You put them an hour apart. This is where my head gets confusion.
And where I'm at is a fan that loves watching all types of games at home. Don't want to flick from channel to channel. I just set them so I don't know with the broadcast. Surely the viewership is like you'd want more viewers, like instead of watching like splitting up half and half.
Unless they're competing and it's Fox Footy and Channel 9. I don't know.
There's something going on there. But and where it's messed up for this round as well is a double header on Friday.
I hate it.
Why can't we just have 3 games spread out on the Sunday?
100%.
We've got a full day there, but we have to jam 2 in the same pocket.
Yeah.
Put Doggies and Essendon down on a Sunday and split them all up. We don't have a night game Sunday.
It's 7:20 on Friday night. It's Bombers and Doggies, and then straight like 30 minutes later, it's Giants and Swans, which is a great game to watch.
Which is a huge game. Why can't we make that the only game for a primetime footy game? It's a rivalry game. It's a battle of the bridge. Yep. There's a lot riding on that we'll talk about later.
You bring Thursday nights into the equation, and then you start doing this shit.
Why?
If we didn't have Thursday night, sweet.
Greg Swann.
Yeah.
You know where you're at, boy.
Swanny, you got so much work to do, Swanny. I don't feel.
Well, I'll help him. I'd help him if you fix his text.
Yeah, but Crows and Port 8:10, don't like that. I really don't like that.
8:10
Saturday night.
I'm carrying on about 7:40. 8:10.
Yeah, it's not it.
Not good.
But why?
I mean, if I'm going out having a drink and a party afterwards,
that'd be good.
That's good. But 8:10, if I'm watching that at home, I'm just about hanging to get to bed.
I just don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on, and this is for the man Greg Swann. But next one, hey, thanks, Joe. Appreciate it. We're just as confused as you.
We're confused about it all.
And we love footy.
And I only really found out about it last week, but now it's really starting to itch my back and annoy me like a little annoying itch that I can't reach.
Spasm. All right, how can we fix, say if we were in charge, how could we fix West Coast and their horrid list? Just what's going on with them. Like, they're not good, and they're one of the biggest clubs in the country. If you go off memberships.
Well, straight at the top of my head, they need a priority pick.
Yeah, okay. I think they're going to get that.
And they need it.
They do need it.
I think everyone in the AFL agrees that it's probably fair enough.
If it was like a good team that everyone hates, like Safe Pies were like struggling for once. No, they don't need one.
No, but this is like bad.
This is bad.
And we keep saying it, but it's really bad. So they deserve, that's where I'm starting as a priority pick.
Get that.
You got any more for me?
Yeah, I would trade out some bums. Every list has them. You have.
Well, let's not call them bums.
No, they're bums. In AFL standards, they're bums. They're not getting games. Okay. They're not even near the fringe. They're just like they're investment players.
We don't be too mean.
No, like they're great people. I went through a bum
what
stage.
You're saying.
You're a bum, but like obviously a great guy.
Yeah.
Like good player, like gun VFL player. I'll trade you.
Okay.
I'd get lots for you.
Yeah. Okay.
Say if I was West Coast and I'm like, oh, Matho. Oh, someone goes, what could you get for Matho? You're getting something good. I feel like you are. You can put you in a package deal, send you off, get someone here.
Okay.
Because you would see in my head, you like I don't know if it's because I'm biased or I'm mates with you. You should have been playing, like pretty much every week.
Well, I was in a good team.
Yeah, you put you in the next team, like say 5 spots down. You're playing.
Probably playing. Well, yeah, you would think. I would hope.
Numbers don't lie. Yeah. If you're averaging high 30s and you're getting in the bloody VFL team of the year and you're only playing half a season.
Yeah, I would have hoped I was playing more. That's what I'm saying.
But
anyway,
I'd put those players in a package deal and get some experienced older heads who had a leadership role, whatever it may look like.
Yes,
so they're not bums. So they're just.
I like where you're at with that.
Not in the team every week, or they're on the fringe.
Yeah, on the fringe. Okay.
Fringe players then. We'll say fringe players. But yeah, I'd get rid of a few of those, and I'd bring in a couple older heads. Yeah, just some experience. Like what North did this year. Yeah, it hasn't really panned out amazingly, but they're probably doing a lot better now with them. But
for what they bring inside the 4 walls at training, experience to your younger guys. Boom. Although you're not getting the results on the track, these guys are getting exposure to great development. Guys that have been at the top level before.
Exactly. So pretty much they're just paying for like extra coaches.
Yeah, so in a way, you take a little bit of a hit.
Yep.
Start from the bottom and really set down the bottom with a few heads like, hey, boys, we know we're going to struggle, but we're just looking for the smaller gains. And then we build from there.
Yeah, because it's a rebuild, but it's for some reason it doesn't feel like they're rebuilding.
No, it doesn't.
So that's what I mean.
So it's we need to see a full factory reset from West Coast. And everyone just has to wrap their heads around it and go, okay, this is what it's going to be for 4-5 years, and the results, we want to see them just climb a little bit.
And on the flip side, you see Richmond. I thought they're going to be the worst team I've ever seen in my life.
That's what we thought.
But they drafted 10 blokes at draft camp pretty much. And they've brought them in. They all blooded them. Now they got injuries. Cool. But that's another way to do it. But West Coast haven't got that. No. They haven't done that. So I don't really know where they're at.
So that I think that your head's in a good place with that, Rob.
Yeah. Sorry about calling those players bums, but if you get, that's just what it is. Okay, now we put this out to the people, and there's a few funny ones in there. I'm only going to pull out a couple, but we said, what's our top priorities for Greg Swann, who's just getting the new footy boss operations role? Like, from a fan's perspective, what can he change straight away on the bat?
How big's his how big's the book coming onto his desk? Is it bigger than like what Trump reads out?
Yes,
like a big
the declaration and stuff. I think for him, he knows what he's in for, and he's also going to get paid handsomely. So
well, he wouldn't accept it if he wasn't going to get good pay, would he?
No,
he's in a pretty good spot at Brizzy.
But John Goring has said, hey, Mitch, first thing that needs to be done is to get rid of the sub. The stand rule, score review taking too long, and just bounce the ball to start the game and then get the umpires to throw the ball up. So that's his quick fix.
Yep.
Don't mind it. Total agate. That could be bad. Total's agate. I wouldn't change anything this season as it's too far in. I feel like no free kick in the ruck unless it's obvious. Well, that's just another interpretation thing. What's obvious?
Yep.
As most of the time, both rucks look at each other and wondering whose free kick is it, let them wrestle. There's lots going on with the ruck.
Yeah.
What I would bring in for Swan Dog, so straight away you can introduce, probably can't do it right now, but for next year I'd be like, okay, next year we're doing last touch. You kick the ball and it goes out of bounds at all. It's just the other team's ball.
And I think we've trialled that in pre-season, so it's worth keep trialling.
Yeah, that's
like you said, you don't have to bring it in straight away, but let's keep trying, see where it ends up. Yeah. Got so many games through the JLT,
tons.
Even just the practice games that you play with intra-clubs.
Yeah,
maybe trial it there.
Umpires to those games. Yeah, always there. Well, what would you do?
Well, for me, it's what we harp on all the time in this, and we can't wrap our heads around it, and not all the fans. I reckon a refresh of the umpiring department.
Yeah.
And I don't mean turn over the umpires, don't sack them or anything like that. That's not what I mean. I mean, I need to know the rules black and white.
Yeah.
I don't want to be scratching my head going, oh, he's pointing at the scoreboard, that's 50, or stuff coming to my mind like, hang on, where'd you pull that out of? Or injured player, we haven't stopped the game. Like, just... where are we at? So a full refresh, black and white, everyone's all over it. There's no ifs or buts. We know the rules.
I love that because that's his speciality. He does that. He's CEO of the Carlton Footy Club, Collingwood Footy Club, Brisbane Lions. He's changed them and put them all into grand finals nearly.
Yeah, and he's been around it too.
Yeah.
And he knows, like, he's seen the issues. I'm sure he's heard all the issues from the players.
He's a fan of the game. Like, he could not be.
He's been around it. So he'll be very good to have.
I think... Along with that,
and I lived with him.
Yeah,
he's a ripper to live with. Him and his
house.
wife Leonie looked after me very well.
The best, and the kids too. Don't forget them.
Yes.
I played with him at
Dylan and Steph.
Played with them at Morningside Footy Club. But yeah, I think with that, a little of an add-on would be like to take out concussion versus outcome. Like if someone, it's just too much. Like there's too much noise around the MRO and tribunal all this because it's always around like concussion and what they actually did to get there. That's less pressure on the umpires and everything. Because even though it's not umpiring that's doing it, but like the MRO and the AFL, everyone's starting to hate him.
Absolutely.
You're getting too much hatred.
And we've seen players now weaponise the head knock. Hey, it's tackle, grab the head, free kick.
Or like hit.
And that's okay.
You know it doesn't hurt as much.
And that's okay. They're evolving with the rule. So they're finding ways to get the footy. That's all right. But we've got to take that out.
Good luck, brother. Hey, you got this. We keep talking about it, but it's, definitely. I 100% agree with it. Give top to bottom, refresh, and just go through the AFL.
Yeah.
The department, the umpiring department, because it's too much grey area. I want it to be like a police officer. Like, you're speeding over the limit, boom, demerit points.
Because if we're taking someone to the game that's never watched, which happens a lot.
I don't know how to explain what the fuck's going on.
What do we say? And we've played the game. I couldn't tell them anything. So
love that. But hey, that's it, mate. Okay. All right, let's get stuck into round 20. And what is off the bat? Let's have a look. It is a Hawks versus Blues, 5th v 12th, 7:30 MCG. What do you have about this game? And I know there's a very sentimental part to this game.
Well, we probably should just talk about that.
Let's get off the bat. Let's just talk about it.
You had 1 year with the guy?
I had 1 year with him. With Mr. Doherty, Sam Doherty. He's retiring. He had 13 games for the Brisbane Lions and then went over to the Blues in 2014 season where I had 1 year with him. Carlton BNF in 2016. He's an All-Australian in 2017. This will be his 184th and last game of AFL football.
So why is it his last?
I don't know. He was getting games, wasn't he? Maybe he's just done.
Yeah, he was playing. Why is it his last now when there's still 5 games?
Yeah, I didn't watch anything, or I didn't have time to do it
because I didn't know. Like,
I don't think he's injured. I didn't see any of this.
No, he's not because he's playing.
But he might be just done. Like, I'm just holding up the next bloke coming in.
Yeah, maybe
selfless as they come.
Maybe he's doing the whole selfless, which is pretty good.
Yeah, like, I saw the photos from the farewell and I watched about 10 seconds of his outro. Yeah, and he gave a big message to Paddy Cripps, and that was heartwarming as fuck. He's just talking about, hey, we had a pact that we wanted to get to the grand final. Sorry we didn't make it. And I was like, God, man, they want it.
Well, they're hard to get.
They're so hard. Trust me, brother. They're hard. Imagine, hey, hopefully Carlton don't make the grand final next year and lose and win one after that because you'll be like, well.
Yeah, but
it is what it is.
Oh, you'd expect this to be a big game then. Like, you get the blue supporters to turn out for a guy that's clearly popular at their club.
And he's been through everything.
Through it all.
Good guy too. He's a good guy.
And then the Hawks.
Hey, if we're going for predicted 8,
so
they don't make it. So they need to win games.
They need to keep winning. I mean, they had a good win on the weekend in Tassie. But I'd imagine it'd be a pretty good crowd at the Coliseum on Thursday night. Definitely one I'll be tuning into because Carlton are an interesting watch right now.
Blues got to turn up and go back to back.
Oh, they've got to do something for their fans.
It'd be nice.
So and send one of their champion players off.
Yeah, I don't want to. If I don't watch the game, I don't want to flick on the TV towards the end and then see him getting cheered off by being pumped by Hawthorn. I just don't want to.
That wouldn't be a good way to.
I don't want to see it, and I know they don't want that to happen. And it's footy; anything can happen.
And if they win, just go to the best nightclub in Melbourne and pop a bottle of Dom Perignon.
I'm going to reopen bloody CQ nightclub, and I'm going to be going down to Eve straight after that with him on my shoulders.
That's how you
the naked chair off.
That's a fairy tale ending.
But that's a big game, and I like that Thursday night game because two teams that want to win. It's the best. And Friday night is the dumbass double header. We have Bombers and Doggies 14th v 9th, 7:20 Marvel Stadium. Anything on this one? Like I know Bombers are depleted. They've got injuries left.
Well, it's just a must win for the Doggies.
They can't not win.
They just can't not win. Like if they don't win this, their season's done.
Where's Bombers sitting on the ladder?
They're like 14th.
Yeah, and you know what the Doggies are? 9th. Yeah, they're flat track bullies, mate.
They're flat tracking.
So they're going to win this game.
Well, they actually touched the Bombers up this year. So I'd expect them to come out, smash them, and it could be a good fire starter for them to get rolling for the back end of the season. Yeah. Sometimes when you play these teams that are below you, you can get your game plan up and go and say, hey, this is what we want to do. And it can actually set you off. Players can get back into a little bit of form and get them rolling. So
you can also get led into a sense for false bravado, mate, because you can be like, try these cool things and work against a shit team, come up against a gun team. Panic.
You can, but I like it for the fact that players can get the footy in their hands, get a bit of form, get a bit of confidence back, have them roll into next week with a bit of belief.
Yeah, I agree.
So
we got Giants v Swans, Battle of the Bridge, 6th versus 10th, 7:50 p.m. Engie.
I'll only be watching half an hour of that game, and this is the game. This is the game. That's my little entree. Yeah. And then I'll get my main and not finish the rest of the entree.
I love that, baby. So, and then dessert, you don't have anything. Well, you're having a good night's sleep.
I'm hoping the dessert's in the fourth quarter with a shootout or something like that. But
this has all the ingredients to be the game of the round. Two teams that want it.
For me, this is the biggest rivalry game of the round.
Yeah.
Of rivalry round, this is the biggest one.
Crows v Port, brother.
That's a big rivalry. In terms of what's on the line right now, this is why it's the biggest rivalry. Yeah, okay. If I have to say one, the showdown trumps all rivalries.
Yeah, I gotcha.
But in terms of this and where the season's at, this is the biggest rivalry game.
I feel like the Suns and Lions would be that because the Suns need to win and then Lions want to be top 4. I
know. I just feel like
the Swans aren't going to get finals, brother.
They can't. They mathematically can still play finals.
And guess what? Maths is dumb.
There's a heartbeat for them, so they've just got to win all their games. So this is going to be fiery.
Yeah, it is.
Like they need to win this to keep their finals dreams alive.
They do.
And obviously GWS want to keep rolling, push for a top 4 spot.
Yeah.
So
there's a lot on the line.
There's a lot on the line,
but there's more on the line for the Suns and Lions, I reckon. Because like Swans, like if that old shit can go out the window in the first quarter, if Giants put them to the sword and like, okay, we don't care anymore. And then you got a boring game. Whereas Suns and Lions, they're going to fight to the end because no matter what the score is, like Suns were embarrassed last week. You know, Cardi got pulled on them from the week before. Lions, they need to be consistent and just they're all fighting for positions too. Yeah, that's the best thing about Lions.
Well, again, there's some good history around this. We know what happened in the finals last year.
What happened?
So GWS choked.
Oh, they did, didn't they?
So this is one they can put the dagger in the Swans and say your season's done. Yeah. We're the only team in Sydney that'll be playing.
They'll be saying that
for sure.
Yeah.
For sure, let's knock them off.
Teams get boners when you get that opportunity. Oh, especially it's a rival across the street.
Yeah, exactly. Makes it even more. So what do they do about Henny?
Well, can you do much? No. Like, mate, 34-5 the week before against North. Okay, cool, we get that.
Doesn't matter.
So from the other side, you've got some pretty good run with players.
Yep. The Bedford?
Yeah, you got Bedford. I think that's just the one that I'll just go straight to him.
You have to at least give it a crack.
Yeah. No, well, I think you can stop Heaney. It's just the matter of you have to go into the game with that mindset. And you have to have a player who loves that shit.
I'll tell you why he's hard to stop, though.
Because he's hot.
That.
Great rig.
That.
Absolute superstar football A-grader.
Mm-hmm. So I'm with Colgate and Telstra.
I did really?
Yeah.
Colgate.
No, but he goes forward.
He does, yeah.
And he marks a ball above his head.
Yeah. That's where
So Bedford becomes a defender if they go all the way.
Yeah.
And that's dangerous.
Just hand him over. Hand him over.
But then he's still a problem.
Not my problem,
He's still a problem.
Okay, would you like him to have 5 goals or 34 touches and 5 goals?
34 and 5.
Yeah, so I'm just putting Bedford on
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
So you can have 20 and 5. The other 14, because he had 11 scoring involvements, I think, and then like a couple goal assists. So I'm bashing him up. Obviously, that's my motto. But you can't really do that.
The Giants have to go after him.
Yeah, and I like that.
So
bring back, what was the player that Keezy loved so much for Giants back in the day? Just like a tag
Matt DeBoer.
DeBoer, bring him back.
Yeah,
he would get his job done now.
Bring DeBoer back out of retirement.
Keezy, that's your man. He loved him.
He did because he's that type of player, the role player. But now we know he's a star. He's not a role player.
Put Matt DeBoer, bring him back.
But he was all about that hard nitty gritty stuff. So
all right, we're done with that game. Then it's Saturday footy, baby. Suns v Lions, prime time, 1:20 p.m. People First Stadium. It's obviously a Gold Coast home ground.
God, this annoys me.
8th first second, and it's my boys are going to bounce back. They're going to bounce back.
No, they're not.
No, they're probably not.
They're not.
The Lions
not against my boys.
Lions. No, I'm not going to go against you with this.
Yeah, don't even.
They're probably not going to get it done.
Yeah, so
Suns look to bounce back. Yeah, they had a bad loss last week. You can't beat the best team in the comp. Like convincing in the first half, they come back, hold on for dear life, win by a little bit.
Yeah, so it's Suns' second biggest game of the year.
Yes. In 3 weeks.
In 3 weeks.
Yeah.
If they're again,
if you thought it was a fluke, people. If you thought the Gold Coast v Pies win was a fluke, this will be the game that you'd be like, no, it wasn't. They're actually really good.
Yeah.
So I reckon they can get it done. We've given them a couple tests this year and they've come out on top.
And they're versing an informed Brisbane team.
In form. Who's injured? Can't remember.
They've got a lot of injuries.
Yeah, but like recently.
Noah Answorth did that.
Shout out to Noah.
But
I feel like they're settled. Like
they're still settled. They're still settled.
They know what they got on. They know what they got on the table.
They've got obviously the Ashcroft brothers are in form. Jasper Fletcher signs on as well.
2030, baby.
So they're in good areas. Ryan Lester.
Frogster.
I seen him last night. We watched Superman together, and he did play like Superman on the weekend.
Hang on a second. How do you think you just jump over this conversation real quick?
Well,
you went. Okay. Let me try and unpack that in my brain because I just went like real quick. You went to say it wasn't a premiere because Superman premiere was last week.
So what happened was I was getting some dinner with my girlfriend.
Oh my god!
Just a quick takeaway feed.
Don't mind that.
And I hear a well.
No, it's the biggest nerd voice. Like you know who that is. Well.
And I was excited because we gave him a pump up and I was excited to see him and let him know. But I said, "What are you doing here?" He said, "I'm going to watch a movie." And I said, "Oh, okay." And then Cam Rayner rocks up.
Hang on, was he with Mrs.?
No, he's solo.
What?
Then he was coming with Cam Rayner and Tom Duday to watch a movie. And I was sitting there getting a bit excited. I said, what time's the movie? Oh, yeah, 7. Looked at my missus, she goes, do you want to go to that, don't you? I said, yep. So she went. I went with the boys.
That's good by her.
Yeah, so I sat down and had some popcorn with the boys.
That's so random to me. Even like Lester being involved in that shit.
He loves movies. Ryan Lester, everybody, has 811 reviews on IMDb.
He reviews movies.
For rating movies. Just a little secret I'll let out.
I didn't know that.
He's great. He's given me some all-time films.
I'd love to know what his best... Can we call him?
But
what time is it? What's a Wednesday? Day off.
Oh, he does work though.
Oh, God. Come on, man. This would be fucking bitter.
Yes.
Oh, Froggy, before you say anything, mate, you're on the Rip Through podcast. It's a pre-record, obviously. I'm with Reece Matheson right now, my guy. And we're just talking about the Lions coming up and they're settled and who's playing well, who's not playing well. And then he just suddenly dropped that he went to the movies last night with Ryan Lester, which I don't understand. My head blew off.
I went with Superman himself.
And he's dropped a little secret to everyone that's listening and watching, which is about 5 people, that you have 811 movies that you've reviewed on IMDb. Correct or false?
Yeah, no, that's correct. Yep.
What is your highest rated movie of all time?
I think I've got Good Will Hunting.
Oh, that's a really good movie.
Braveheart.
Yeah.
And
I like this guy.
And obviously Shawshank Redemption.
Did you actually like that movie or you just did that because everyone else does?
No, just following the crowd. You know how I operate, Mitch.
Your first 2, Braveheart, one of my favourites. Good Will Hunting, amazing. The 2 young actors in that. Obviously big dogs now, but that's ridiculous. All right, Ryan, what's your predictions for this weekend? How many post-game presses are you going to do?
Yeah, Hopefully a bit more media. Hasn't been enough.
We'll give him plenty on this.
So.
We'll give you, mate. If you even bother to getting off your high horse and listening to one of our podcasts, like you would leave on the way to training and be going, mate, I'm the best player in history.
Yeah.
All right, great to see what you're doing, Froggy, mate. Hopefully you get that 1 milli, 1 year deal that you've been yearning for. You are the best player I've ever seen in the back line that can just come in and do what he needs to do to hold his spot and then just fucking get to premiership. What a mad dog. Nice guy. Say good day to the missus and the kids for me. Love you.
Good day. See you guys.
Bye. That's good.
There you go.
And he answers my calls.
Yeah. And he answered it just with yes, because he knew something was up.
Yeah,
but
I don't ever call him, that's why.
Anyway, he played one of the perfect games.
He did last week. And he deserves his flowers.
And I know that he did that, and the boys were wrapped with his efforts. So I went to Superman with him. He played like Superman. So, yeah, I expect Lions to win that game.
I do too.
They're rolling.
120 game. Saturday is good weather.
The top spot's still up for grabs. They need this. Yep. Keep rolling. Minor premiership, which they haven't won for a while.
And then we got probably the easiest game not easiest, but Freo versus Eagles, 7th v 18th.
Hang on.
What I missed?
Sorry, back with the Suns and Lions. Q-Clash medalist. Who you got?
Who are we going to get? Okay.
Wow, have a think of this.
Zach Bailey. No.
Well, he had a week off, Bales.
So he's come back fresh.
He comes back fresh.
All right, who do I think? Well, fuck, it'll be hard to go past the man Dunkley because he's probably going to go to someone around the stoppages who might be Noah Anderson.
Yep.
So if he goes to him, he'll get it. But I still believe Cam Rayner is the man. Nah, actually, fuck it. I'm going Noah Anderson's going to get the medal. He dominates every game.
Yep, okay.
Win, lose, or draw.
I'm glad you didn't go with Cam Rayner.
Yeah.
Because I'm going with him.
I'm
going with him.
You shark.
Zach Bailey, if he wins it this week, I tell you what, I've gone with him every time.
You've gone with him for Norm Smith.
I've had a really hard thing to do. I feel like Rayner, it's so close to busting a game to shreds.
Yeah.
And he is going to be the medalist.
Yeah, okay. Well, I got Noah. So good luck, mate. You got this. Yeah. But yeah, it's Freo versus Eagles, 7th v 18th, 4:15, Optus Stadium. One man. Shut the fuck up. Some shit.
Glenn Denning, Allen medal.
Shut.
He might even get the medal named after him towards the end.
All right, and this is the game where the result means nothing at all. It is Fremantle versus Eagles, 7th v 18th. Well, it does mean a little bit because Freo's going to win. But I know what you're saying.
We know what the result's going to be.
It's a record set to be broken, and it's by which man?
It is for the Glendenning Allen medal, Caleb Sarong.
Oh.
So he's got 4. Tied with Paul Hazelby, who's got 4.
See, I wouldn't have guessed that.
But you just have to think he's going to smash the all-time record, even if he doesn't win it this year. He's got so many more years ahead.
So many years ago in his career.
So the Glendenning medal might actually change to, or shared with Caleb Sarong.
Yeah, I don't think he can change the name of the medal because it is a medal. But if he gets it this weekend, he's gonna break it regardless at some stage in his course of his career. But the next, look at the names on there, like Hazelby 4, Garn, Barlow, Neil, Hearn, Judd, Kennelly all have 3 Ps. So and Judd was there for 7 years.
Yeah, so
it's a pretty good thing.
He's in good areas early days, isn't he?
Yeah.
So
if it's Fremantle playing, they're going to give him the ball.
And he's in some good form, Brownlow form. He's had a big week last week, beating the Pies, played 37, had 37 and kicked a goal. So he's in good form. You'd imagine that he'd be a chance to win it.
Yeah, he's top 3.
Yeah.
He's top 3, and he's probably going to get very close. And
I shouldn't have said chance. Like you imagine he's going to win it.
I'd say
with the current form he's in.
If he plays his game, it's either him and Brayshaw.
Yeah.
If we're going off that.
But a good chance for Freo, again, to get some players in form like Hayden Young. He's just come back. Yeah. This is a game. We can get his minutes up, sort of let him do what he wants. You think Freo have this game under control. So
what could West Coast do for the last 5 weeks of the season? Like, I know they're coaching all in their 4 walls. They've got their own little mini goals. They'll have their own little positives they're trying to find. What can they do in this game to not get blown out of the water, A, but just to leave us some confidence, like, okay, we're not that bad.
Rob?
And that's a bit of a throw at you, but I know.
For the first time, I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I would like to see him, like, you would think they may have refreshed the game plan.
Yeah. See, we don't know this. We don't care that much to know the stats, like what's their play on percentages, what's their go-tos in 50, who they're going to, what kind of stoppage are they doing? Is it ruck in, ruck out? Like that kind of shit, I don't know.
If you're them, maybe just trying some guys in different positions.
Boom.
So they're thinking, hey, this guy might play forward next year. Let's have a look how he goes. Yeah. So if I'm them, maybe try some guys in some different positions.
Yeah.
Even just start in different positions. Maybe start Harley as a centre-half forward rather than a mid.
I like that.
Have him come up. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
For an example.
I would love to see just play on at all costs. Like just try and not scare, shock Freo.
Yeah.
Just changing the game plan up. I'm sure they do have plan Bs.
They would.
Well, their plan A sucks, but I'm saying...
You want to see him play on at all costs?
Just mark play on. Just look for dangerous kicks in the corridor. I don't know if they've got skills enough to do that.
They have to try something.
Give handball receive to anyone coming through and just get the ball in.
So that's what worries me about that. It could be a blowout if they try that, though.
Yeah, but it could also be...
could be big turnover game.
Well, yeah, it could be, but...
But you're right.
Change something up.
The West Coast Eagles have to try something.
Change that. I don't know.
So,
but that's a game. I'll watch purely. No, I'm not even going to watch that game. But I would love to see Sarong break that record. It'd be pretty cool.
Yeah,
especially in W.
There's a bit of fluff on there from the mic.
You're a fluff.
Anyway.
All right, this one is another boring game. It is North vs Cats, 17th v 4th, 7:35 Marvel Stadium. Anything? Jezza to have what?
Jezza will kick 5.
5 and 20 again.
And he will
take the puss.
He will have the Coleman wrapped up.
Bailey Smith,
3 votes. Oh, is he playing?
Don't know. Don't care.
Don't know. I don't have much for you.
Look, it's a game that, like, who cares? I don't care. It's one of those games that I don't give a shit.
We probably won't. We probably won't fake it. Yeah, we're not going to fake it. Like, if I'm watching it, it'd be watch the Jezza kick a bag. Look, it's at 7:35. Again, it's my entree game into what we think is the real rivalry clash right now.
It is Crows versus Port Adelaide, 3rd v 11th. 8:10 Adelaide Oval, poo time. But you have a couple of thoughts on this game. What do you got for me?
Because I've written it down and it's going through my head.
Yep.
Port, they're done.
They're done.
They're done, all right?
Put a fork in it.
Adelaide are humming. Okay, we know the rivalry here. Crows, this is big for them because they can still finish on top of the ladder.
Apparently.
They'll want to win this game. And, of course, you want to win every game, but this is big. There's more just, we get through another week.
Yeah.
This is, we can finish on top of the ladder. We can finish top 2. Really solidify your spot in the finals.
But you know, this game, especially just this one I'm talking about.
Yeah.
A rivalry game like this, doesn't matter where these two teams are on the ladder.
So you think this one doesn't matter like that?
Does not. There's only a couple of games like that.
Yeah,
that
okay.
I think. Like Carlton Collingwood or Carlton Richmond in the start of the year. And this team.
Okay, and
this game.
I'm against that for this time.
Well, you think it's going to be a whitewash?
Normally, I'm with you. I think it's going to be a whitewash. No. I think Adelaide's form's going to be too good. No. And I'm normally with you on those ones where it's
Crow's home game. They got more fans there.
Yeah, I'm with you. But for Port, right?
Yep.
It's their biggest game for the year.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying.
I know. I'm just still thinking this is my only thing though. So for Port, they don't have much to play for. Mm-hmm. Right now, they have to play for bragging rights.
Yep.
They're going to treat this like a little bit of their grand final.
You see the boys in the nightclub.
Yeah.
They see each other in the nightclub.
This is their grand final. Give their crowd something to cheer for, a little bit of bragging rights. You're not going to be there in September.
Yeah.
I would imagine you're not.
No
way. No. So if you're going to win a game for the rest of the year, this is your game.
This is
is your grand final. G up for this one. Get your boys ready. This is your one.
Yeah.
So
and it'll be great. It'd be great for Crows to, as we said before, put the dagger into the Port Adelaide Footy Club and say, hey, you guys think you're good and they're arrogant to do all this, and like everyone doesn't like them.
Yeah, so I see this rivalry clash being one-sided.
Fucking stab them. Yeah,
just the way
we'll do tips in a minute. I want to put your money where your mouth is.
Yes.
All right, and Sunday it is the dumbest scheduling I've ever seen in my entire life.
We go from Super Sunday to...
Exactly. To the best Sunday to the worst.
To nearly...
Why is the two games? Don't understand. But the fact that the Tigers and Pies are 2:10 and then Saints and Dees at 3:15, both in Melbourne, 2 games on for the whole entire day, dumbfounded.
Yep.
So we don't even have to talk too much about it. But I'm saying Tigers get pumped. Pies show why they're the best. And then you got Saints and Dees, which that's probably 50-50.
Yeah, well, Pies are going to want to bounce back.
Yeah.
So they've lost 2 now.
Which is not up to Flyers' standards.
But they've been close games, but, you know.
Well, we spoke about last week saying that it's not the worst thing if Collingwood loses because it's just a little reset. Then they go bang, bang. They lost 2. Would they be flat if they don't finish top of the ladder? Or they don't give a shit?
Oh...
I feel like they'd be pretty annoyed.
There'd be an element of being annoyed because you've been there pretty much the whole year. And you looked pretty much uncatchable.
Unbeatable.
Yeah.
For 90% of this year.
The minor premiership looked like it was hard for anyone else to win. But
you
now...
kept saying the 10 points were fine, 10 points. And then that can go quickly. I said it to you. I said that can go quickly.
It can. So, you'd imagine they'd want to bounce back in a big way again.
Saints and Dees, what do you got for them?
Not much.
Not much either. It's a couple of teams that aren't competing for the final, so I don't care. And I'm just being honest with you people. Don't give a shit unless it's going to be final.
It's getting to that point of the year where you sort of drop off with teams like this. And
but I've said it. Hey, Saints, sign up Nazaya.
That's all I worry about is seeing how he goes.
Bringing other players in just yet. You lock him away first. You can build around that backman.
Yeah.
God, he's good.
So that's where I'm at for this. It is an exciting round of footy. Yep. Rivalry round. I want it. I want it at the start of the year, and I want it towards the back end of the year.
Why can't you do it twice a year?
You can. We have
first and last game of the year. What?
What did you just?
First and last game.
Because we do it twice a year. The rivalry teams play it, so why not do that?
Yeah. Well, I'm looking forward to a couple of those games. It's going to be fun talking about the recap next Tuesday morning when we drop that shit.
I also wouldn't mind seeing the rivalry round have a different Guernsey.
Yeah. Okay.
A different design.
Like, so it's not just throwback, so it's not vintage.
Oh, you can have a vintage one for the new era we're in.
I like when Geelong have the...
Yeah. I'd like a rivalry round jersey.
Yeah, bring back the wool or cotton or whatever the fuck they were. All right, let's get stuck into our quick tips. And it is Thursday night. We have Hawks v Blues. Who you got?
I've got the Hollywood Hawks.
Yeah, I've got the Blues. I feel like I haven't tipped them for how long? All year, pretty much. And it's Doherty's farewell game. They're going to grow some balls and win
this one's
game.
Actually not like... I'm not saying like you're an idiot for doing that.
It's probably like 70-30.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, Friday night doubleheader, Bombers v Doggies.
Oh, Doggies.
Yeah, Doggies.
They're flat tracking, you know that.
Giants vs Swans, Battle of the Bridge.
Oh.
This is the one. Now, it doesn't matter who you choose. No one's going to care.
Yeah, I'll go Giants.
Yeah, I'm going to go Giants too.
Jeez, that was hard.
Yeah, because the Swans can get done. Saturday, we have Suns vs Lions, 8th vs 2nd. And then we'll just do this. I'm going for the Suns.
I'm going Lions.
I know. Yeah, I don't think they're going to win, but I feel like
it's the right thing to do. It's the right thing to do.
Exactly. If you're on someone, you're on someone. All right, Fremantle versus Eagles, obvious. Freo. We have North versus Cats.
Geelong.
All right, Crows v Port.
Crows.
Port Adelaide.
Whoa.
Upset of the round, Bus. Port Adelaide. Sunday.
And this is why I'm winning the tipping.
Yeah, I'm actually have to remind me to do the calculations.
I shouldn't talk before the games because you always play this back to me and say,
I know,
see,
exactly.
idiot, you know?
See?
He's good with the tech.
You're giving me clickbait.
Yeah, I'm giving you clickbait.
All right, Sunday we have Tigers versus Pies, MCG.
Pies.
Yeah, Pies. Saints versus Demons.
Oh.
This is the one.
I'll go the Saints.
I'm going to go Demons. I tipped Demons last week and they farted, so... I'll go for him again.
Yeah.
All right. That is the end of the episode, Reese. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. We have something exciting for next week. Hopefully this guy comes back to us and says he can come on because it's going to be very tantalizingly fun with this guy on the potty regularly.
Character.
So
hopefully
great episode.
We can sort something out there. But
thanks for tuning in. As always, thanks, Joe. Appreciate you. And
get ready for rivalry round.
Good luck. It's happening. It's
Here we go.
It's only 4 games, but it's happening.
Let's go.